warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, how are you today? I hope we are always in good healthy. On this occasion, I will convey information about online learning in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic, a challenge that matters society. So, don't forget to be like, comment, and subscribe. The COVID-19 pandemic refugee society defines the word of the meaning of life, the purpose of learning, and the nature of humanity. So far, humans have been forced to live in fast-paced situation, work without stopping, and pursue economic growth target in a competitive system. However, the spread of the coronavirus or COVID-19, which became a major crisis, departed from Vortex and looking back at life, family, and the social environment in its true meaning. Humans are forced to stop for their routine to make sense of what they are actually looking for in life. Indonesia has big challenge in handling COVID-19. Of all the aspects that are currently challenged, the essential aspect of education, which is essential for discussion. The aspect of education is the inspiration for the writer because he has spent decades in this field. As a research, this has become a policy. All affected countries have tried to make their best policies in maintaining the continuity of educational service. Indonesia also faces several real challenges that must be addressed immediately. Number one, technological inequality between schools in big cities and regions. Number two, limited teacher competence in use of learning application. Number three, limited research for the use of educational technology such as the internet and quotas. Number four, teacher, student, parent relations in online learning that they are not yet integral. The implementation of the physical distancing policy, which then becomes the basis for implementing learning from home um, with the use of information technology that applies suddenly and often shock educators and students, including parents and even everyone in the house. Information technology learning has indeed been implemented in the last few years. Information technology learning has indeed been implemented in the last few years in the education system in Indonesia. However, online learning that took place as a surprise from the COVID-19 pandemic shocked almost all lines from district or cities, province, center, and even the international world. As a spearhead at the lowest level of an educational institution, the principal is required to make quick decisions in responding to a circular from the Minister of Education and Culture, which required school to learning from home. Educators are shocked because they have to change the system, syllabus, and learning process quickly. And students stammered because they got pills of excitement while studying from home. Meanwhile, parents feel stressed when accompanying the learning process with excitements. In addition to having to think about the survival and work of each other in might might of a crisis, so these obstacles become an important note from our world of education, which must catch up with online learning quickly. In fact, not all of them are technically ready. So far, online learning has only been a concept as a technical tool, not as a way of thinking, as a learning paradigm. In fact, online learning is not a method for changing face-to-face learning with digital application, nor is it burdening students with tasks that pile up every day. Online learning should encourage students to be creative, innovative, in accessing as many sources of knowledge as possible, producing work, honing insight, and ultimately shaping students into lifelong learners. From this challenge, we must have the courage to take steps to make online learning an opportunity to transform our education. There are several steps that can be a collective reflection in improving our education system, especially regarding both learning. Number one, all teachers must teach remotely, which incidentally must use technology. Increasing the competence of educators at all levels to use distance learning application is absolutely necessary indeed. There are a lot of instructions ensuring that around 3 million teachers in Indonesia the competence to utilize technology is certain not a easy matter. Minimum competency of level. Number two, teacher in ECT must be realized, including the ability to conduct vision or video conferencing and create online teaching material. Level 2 is a grouping of ideal teacher ECT competence based on the teacher ECT competence framework by UNESCO. The highest level is level 4, where the teacher is able to become a trainer for other teachers. If the teacher's competence is level 2, the teacher will be able to prepare learning syllabus and learning method with digital or online learning patterns. The government doesn't have to be alone. The effort to be collaborate with many portal providers is very appropriate for the Ministry of Education and Culture. However, the level of affair of online learning policy must be controlled under the Ministry of Education and Culture. In the mind of the COVID-19 pandemic, our education system must be ready to take the leap to transform online learning for all students and by all teachers. We are entering a new era to build creativity, harness student skills, and improve our quality through change system, perspective, and patterns of our interaction with technology. So I think enough for me. I'm so sorry if I have many mistakes. Don't forget to be like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.